What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and yes, I have got some good news for you in today's video. And yes, this is your stimulus check update and your child tax credit update. And yes, you're probably just going to want to go ahead and smash that like button right now because I got a feeling you're going to like what I've got to share with you in today's video. And that is that the IRS, they did it. They updated the portal ahead of schedule, which is now going to allow us to input more information for not only the child tax credit, but also the third stimulus check. Now, this is really exciting news because we were told that if you missed out on that third check, that you're going to have to wait till you file your taxes for 2021 in the year 2022. But nope, they now have an update to the portal that's going to allow you to update your information ahead of schedule. And in addition to that, just yesterday, the first of the two parts went live on the portal for the child tax credit. Now I'm going to be sharing with you the actual irs.gov page that they have made go live that's going to allow you to update your information to get that child tax credit. Now, in addition to that, I'm also going to dive into these articles that's going to cover the details so that way you know what's unfolding, because this is great news for those that are looking for those third checks still and that are looking to get that child tax credit. And we're hearing that this is going to be applicable to about over 80% of parents around the nation. So you guys, we're going to dive right in as of today, June 15th, 2021, and get you caught up on the latest. But before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, like I said, if you haven't already, smash that like button, leave your comments, share this out if you think it's going to help out other people. If this is your first time here, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3, and if you got any specific questions for me, that's the place to shoot them to me in the DM. And you guys, with that being said though, let's go ahead and dive right in and get you caught up on the latest with the IRS coming through ahead of schedule on this portal for stimulus checks and the child tax credit. All right, so first we're going to dive into this article that just came out yesterday. Then we're going to take a look at the IRS's actual official site, and then stick around to the end because we're going to be discussing why they're saying some people might want to wait for the child tax credit to come in a lump sum rather than taking monthly payments. So first up, link in the description below to this article that just came out yesterday that says non-tax filer families can now sign up for the new monthly child tax credit. And it says people who don't generally file taxes but have children are eligible for the new enhanced child tax credit. They can now sign up for the benefits without submitting a return. It says the IRS debuted on Monday, yesterday, its new non-filer sign-up tool for families that they can ensure that they get the credit and monthly payments starting July 15th. And that is the official start date for when you can expect to get this new child tax credit. It says, in addition to enrolling for the child tax credit, the tool will help people register for their third $1,400 economic impact payment, aka the stimulus check, as well as claim the recovery rebate if they did not receive previous stimulus checks they were eligible for, according to the agency. So they have done a major update to the portal, allowing you to do several different things to get caught up on any money that you might have missed out on. Now, we have been working hard to begin delivering the monthly advanced child tax credit to millions of families with children in July, said the IRS Commissioner Chuck Reddick in a statement. Now, this new tool will help more people easily gain access to this important credit, as well as help people who don't normally file a tax return obtain that economic impact payment, aka that stimulus check. Now, it says the new portal is only for people who have not filed a 2019 or 2020 tax return and who did not use the IRS non-filer tool in 2020 to register for their economic impact payments. So they have this first part live for non-filers. Now, the second part, they're still working on. They're hopefully going to have it live here soon. It says, with the online tool, people will be able to give the IRS their personal information, including their name, address, social security number, as well as details about their children's ages, 17 and under, and their direct deposit information. So you can update all of this information, get them caught up, so that way you can make sure that you can get that money from these tax benefits. Now, as I mentioned, they made live the first of two, but one more IRS portal is coming. It says another portal is set to launch later in June. So very soon here, they're going to be launching the second portion that's going to be helping families that have filed 2019 or 2020 tax returns that have been processed by the agency and help give them more information about your households. Now, this is important for families that have done the following. Maybe they have more eligible children in 2021. Maybe you just had a baby, or maybe you've changed your marital status, or you have a significant drop in your income. All of those could result in you being owed more larger monthly checks through the credit. Now, this portal will also allow families to opt out of receiving the monthly payments, meaning that you'll get the full credit amount when you file your 2021 taxes in the end of the year. So when you file in 2022, you'll get a lump sum instead of getting these monthly payments. And this is in advance for the year 2021. This is being applied right now, but they're giving it to you ahead of schedule. Now, in just a second, we're going to be reading another article that's going to be explaining why you might want to wait for that lump sum, why some people might want to consider it. Now, reading on, it says, the child credit was enhanced by the American Rescue Plan signed into law by President Joe Biden in March of 2021. The new credit increases the annual benefit per child age 17 and younger to $3,000 from the $2,000 in 2021. It also gives an additional $600 benefit for children under the age of 6. Now, the full expanded benefit is available to all children 17 and under in families with 2020 or 2019 adjusted gross income. So here's the eligibility income requirements. You have to make $75,000 a year or less if you're a single parent, $150,000 a year or less as a married couple filing jointly. And if you make $95,000 a year or more as a single individual, you're not eligible. And if you make $170,000 a year or more as a married couple, you're not eligible for this benefit. But even though you don't get this enhancement, you're still going to be eligible for the regular child tax credit. All right, so we're going to dive into the IRS portal here in just a second, but first, just wanted to cover this, just a quick recap. For families getting the full credit, payments will be $300 per month for children under the age of 6, and it's going to be $250 per month for those between the ages of 6 and 17. And this applies to all eligible children. So if you've got 20 children, you're going to get this times 20. Now it says most families, roughly 80%, they're going to get payments via direct deposit on the 15th of each month, unless the day falls on a weekend or a holiday, according to the IRS. Now, I believe that August 13th is going to be the only exception. Those without direct deposit information will receive their paper checks or debit cards, the agency said. And the monthly payments will continue through the end of the year. When the families file their 2021 tax returns next year, they're going to get the second half of that enhanced credit as a full refund. Now, if families don't send the IRS updated information that would have led to a larger monthly payment, they can claim the rest of the credits that they're owed when they file their taxes for 2021. So you guys, that is how this is going to be working, and this is going to be going live. The portal should be up and running completely July 1st, and you should get that first payment July 15th. So now, for you non-filers, let's go ahead and take a look at the irs.gov website and see what they have updated and what you're going to be able to access now. All right, so here it is. Here's the IRS's official updated portal that you can use, and I don't want you to have to search for this, so I'm just going to put a link in the description below. It'll say non-filer IRS tool. Just click on it, and you're going to be able to go right to this to update your information. And it says Child Tax Credit Non-Filer Sign-Up Tool. Who should use this? People who are not required to file 2020 taxes, haven't done it, and don't plan to. And it says you have been a Maine resident of the United States for at least 6 months. So this is for you. So you're going to be able to update your information. Also, the Earned Income Tax Credit section is here as well. And it says how it works. You're just pretty much going to go through here and provide your information. What information you need to provide: your full name, your current mailing address, your email address, date of birth, Social Security, bank account information, and identity protection, personal identification number, your IP PIN. So those are the things that you're going to need. You're going to be able to update this and get them the latest information to ensure that you can get that child tax credit and that third stimulus check. So once again, link in the description below. And also, if you're wondering, do I use this or not? There's also people who do not need to use this tool, a list of all the people right here as well. All right, so now for those of you that are going to be receiving this child tax credit, why some are saying you might want to wait until the end of the year and receive a lump sum rather than the payments. So, link in the description below to this article that just came out yesterday that says why some families may want to opt out of the child tax credit payments starting in July. And it says millions are going to be eligible for this, but it says some families that are eligible for the payments may decide that rather than receiving the money now, that they prefer to wait and claim the entire tax credit when they file their 2021 taxes next year. And it says it is important to allow that ability to opt out of these payments because we don't know how people have budgeted their tax refunds, said Elaine Megg, a principal researcher associate at the Urban Brookings Tax Policy Center. And so, if it's important to them that they receive this credit as one lump sum payment, we want to make sure that people still have that option. Now, a credit against money owed. It says families who tend to owe money to the IRS when they file their taxes may want to use the full credit next year as opposed to getting half of it in advance because the benefits will offset what they ultimately have to pay. It's a protection from owing a surprise amount of money to the IRS, said Meg. So what they're saying is that if you don't want to get that monthly check, if it's not going to be a big deal to you right now, they're saying you might want to just hold off, receive the lump sum, and it will offset any money that you might owe to the IRS. So you guys, that is the latest. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to keep you up to date on this. When we hear about the second part of the portal being updated, I'll let you know right away so that way everybody can go on there and update their information for the child tax credits and for the third stimulus checks. Now, in addition to that, keep an eye out for the 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time video that I'm still going to be uploading today. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest on the tax refunds on unemployment for 2020, that $10,200 of tax-free unemployment benefits, and also the latest on the stimulus packages. And once again, if you want to know what's happening right now, be sure to check out my previous videos that I just recently uploaded, keeping you up to date on the talks. However, as more information unfolds, I'll be sure to keep you up to date. And once again, you guys, if you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. This is your first time here, so that way I can keep you up to date. Come and join the viewing community, the Ram fam. Follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. That's the best place to shoot me any questions. Join the Patreon group if you want to see what trades I'm doing in stocks or cryptos, and also get some free stocks and cryptos in the link in the description below. Go ahead, get your free money through those stocks and cryptos. And you guys, like I said, I'll be sure to keep you up to date. I hope that this video reaches you well. Take care. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. This is Steve.